What's going on, guys? My name is Blanco, and welcome to another Blanco News episode number 3, where we're going to be discussing the daily news of Real Madrid, transfers, sacking, selling, buying, and etc. So let's get to it. So first of all, our first news is about Jude Bellingham, where it was confirmed by the reliable source Berger from Sport 1, where it's been confirmed that Jude Bellingham has rejected their offers from Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. And so for me, it's basically right now Paris Saint-Germain is just basically Ligue 1. It's uninteresting because remove PSG, what league it is, nothing. And for Chelsea, this club is right now in the limbo, and they're in 10th place. They're not facing the Champions League season, so it's understandable why Jude Bellingham also rejected this offer. And now for about he also said about that that he wants to see how Liverpool will progress during this season. And now with them sitting 10th, he's hesitant to join Liverpool, and he wants to see how things will progress. So basically he wants to say that if you don't get Champions League, I'm not coming to you. Now for me, from a Real Madrid perspective, now the thing is that if he chooses Liverpool, I will never understand it. If he chooses Manchester City, if they're going to bid for him, I will understand it. One of the best teams in the Premier League. They can give him money, they give him assurances, so he will start in week in, week out, and it also better adaptation. But if he chooses Liverpool, I don't understand it. But the thing is, right now, Manchester City are in the financial problems. Not financial problems, but more like facing possible sanctions. And if they get a transfer ban or something like that, or massive point deduction, it will be only in favor for Real Madrid. Now, so far there's been confirmed no bid from Liverpool, Manchester City, or Real Madrid. Now, if until March there's gonna be no offers for Jude Bellingham so far, and we move in first, we have a chance of lowering the price, because let's be honest, Chelsea paid 120 million for Enzo Fernandez, and obviously with English PR, Jude Bellingham is gonna be cost like 140 million or 150 million euros. But if until March no one comes in, I think the price will be lower to 130 probably. So for me, it's great. For me, if Liverpool don't get a Champions League, and if Man City will probably face some sort of transfer ban or massive points deduction, it will be only in favor for Real Madrid. Yes, I want this guy, but if he doesn't come, I will not cry about it. If we get a better midfielder, or if Toni Kroos and Luka Modric stay next season, I don't mind it. I don't mind if Jude Bellingham will go to another club, if I'm being honest. And now let's talk about other news confirmed by Marca. Although there was some news before, the Red was saying that the club could sack Carlo Ancelotti if they don't win the Club World Cup, but now it's being confirmed by Marca and other reliable sources that Carlo Ancelotti will stay until at least the end of the season. So the board will evaluate on how the season will end. So for me, it's just my personal opinion. I think he will be sacked regardless of he's gonna win something or not, because the club needs new ideas. The club needs more younger signings. Yes, I understand that Carlo Ancelotti has brought the best of our youngsters, but the thing is that sometimes he doesn't trust our Castilla players. For example, Dani Carvajal and Lucas Vazquez, they are not starters, or they are not starter level of Real Madrid. Now, why don't we give a chance to Vinicius Tobias? I don't understand it. And so let's see how it's gonna end at the end of the season. Let's see how all the rumors will end in the next of the season. For the next news, we have confirmation from Fabrizio Romano that Daniel Ceballos and Marco Asensio has been offered new contract. And also been confirmed by Thomas Gonzalez Martin that for Marco Asensio, there will be a new contract renewal until 2026 with a salary increase from 4.5 million euro salary per year until 4.8 million per year. Now for me, Daniel Ceballos will have to stay. He can be proven that he can play when Toni Kroos and Luka Modric are tired week in and week out. He has been confirmed, although against Mallorca he was not very good, but he was at least trying to show up. And with Marco Asensio, it's a bit more complicated than I think. To be honest, we know, and everyone else knows, that he is not a starter level quality. Not anymore. He's not that guy anymore. If he wants to stay at Real Madrid, then he has to. Then he's sitting on the bench. If he stays at Real Madrid, I'm getting a new shirt with a print named chest press. So he's doing that bench plan. You know what I mean? So if he wants to stay like DJ Aronas, he will accept the bench. But if he wants to play week in, week out, then hasta la vista, man. You can leave too, man. But I'd keep him on the bench. Now, other news from Fabrizio Romano confirming that Real Madrid is definitely indeed monitoring Josep Guardiola from Red Bull Leipzig. Let's just say he had a phenomenal World Cup, and obviously I want him at my club because every winning team has at least one Croatian in the club. But the thing is, will we pay 110 million for him this summer? I don't think so. But in 2024 we will have much more competition. But if we indeed pay that money for Josep Guardiola this summer, well, welcome to the club, I guess. And for other news coming from the Marco and Fabrizio Romano saying that Joao Cancelo did indeed offer himself Real Madrid on loan, was just option to buy, but Real Madrid said we are happy with the squad, we are happy with Lucas Vazquez and Dani Carvajal. Now, with the thing is, Joao Cancelo can play indeed on both left and the right. Now, with Mendy gone, why didn't we get him? He's just on loan. It wouldn't hurt to get on loan. I just don't understand this club sometimes. Seriously. We didn't have to pay for him. I'm sure there will be offers in the summer if we didn't get him, but why would you reject that offer? This is what I don't get. Why do we have to play Camavinga at the left back? Sometimes I don't get this club. Alright, whatever, let's just move on. And it's also been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano and other sources that this month is indeed crucial for Toni and Kroos' future. Now for me, I want him to stay. I want him to stay because he's one of the best midfielders that we have at the club right now. And I believe he deserves it. I think he can play one more year and then we can say his goodbyes next season. Now, for me, does Toni Kroos want it? Although he said 1 or 2 years ago that 33 is a great year to retire, but I think he has one more year in him. One more year, and then if he wants to leave, then we will say his goodbyes. That's it for today's video. If you like my video, please like and good luck, and see you again in my next episode. Bye bye, see you later.